Hello everyone, Silently here, and welcome back to another truly Bedrock live stream from Twitch. How are you guys doing today? This is live stream number 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything, of course. Hopefully it's 42, not 43 or something. Hopefully I get the reference right. Anyway, welcome everybody. Emma, congrats on being the very first person here. Rambler Gold, welcome as well, but not real. Today, Porpoise, Mimo Mom, and Twitch J, Raised by Dragons, Chickapla, Bills, Christ D, Wild Pigs, Julie, Do the Thing, Julie, Twitch, we got Knight, Zero Cruel, LDOXT4D3R. It's a difficult name for me to say. I really don't know. Jimmy Joseph and Bob. We got Carry You in the chat as well. Skippity Scoppity, Brown Penguin, Henken, Cactus Man, Diffacy, Monkey Boy, many others as well. Jeez, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're doing fantastic today. Carry You, thank you for subscribing for 15 months. That's a very long time. Thank you so much. And Zero Cruel, one-upping him already, as he does, with 22 months. Insanity. You're nearly at 2 years, man. That's crazy. And you got 75,000 pickup points. Ouch. Craziness. And then Nintendo Collector, thank you very much for subscribing for a year as well. Jeez, we got some long-term resubs today, right at the start of the stream. Let's go ahead and turn on the game, shall we? As I'm sure you can hear, we have gas and noises. Let me just make sure that you can really hear it. Hold on. Let me go ahead and just make sure that you can hear these guys in all of their glory. Yep, that's what I've been hearing for the past like 20 hours. Non-stop gas and noises. It is the most terrible thing in the world, and I love it. So yeah, today we're going to be working on this a little bit more. If you haven't seen today's episode of Truly Bedrock, which you probably haven't, telling about the views, you should go watch it, because it's pretty relevant to today's live stream. And also, we're going to be trying to fix up the gas blaster. It is quite the crazy thing, and it should be working, but it's not. So if we drop down here to the bottom, you can see that only a couple of the gas are firing at one time. So if we go in here, you'll see that we got two fireballs instead of 7. Also, it should be 9, but 2 of the gas died, and we're not going to question that. Oh, jeez. And Michael Carlin, thank you so much for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. You got yourself a hype train going, which is crazy. And Zero Cruel for 1,000 biddies. Jeez. Throwing in some more hype train material as well. Jeez. I lost the pigments in my skin. Nice. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sound is the stuff of nightmares. Basically, yes. Basically. Luckily, this entire stream is a nightmare, so it fits perfectly, doesn't it? Why is there fire right there? That's not allowed. That's not allowed. So there's several things that are probably very broken with this, and we're going to try and solve that in today's live stream. If it's not working by the end of the live stream, then we're going to place down some TNT and see if that fixes anything. What is 1 + 1? 21. Of course, come on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the hype train already. Crazy. You're insane. Thank you so much. We got a couple other notifications as well. Draco Mandela, thank you so much for the follow. And then we got Sushi Was Found. Thank you for the follow as well. I think that's about all the notifications. Okay, we do have a few invisibility potions, and that's probably gonna help a little bit, but not as much as you might hope. Also, why are these guys still firing? They shouldn't be firing. If the lever's flicked, then like, they should not be firing. Clearly something is very broken yet again. Why am I not surprised? Did they break some of the redstone again? Oh, they did. Boop. Oh, they broke some of the blocks again. Ah, yes. Okay. Great. You can see how nice it is to play with guests. Rip the Corner Heart family. Yeah, for real. Corner Heart the 4th died, you know, for the 4th time. Jeez, it's so bad. You made Groover Guy's tree farm and you are using spruce saplings and they're not working. Why is that? I'm not sure. You should probably go ask Groover Guy. It's his farm after all. My assumption would be that the block that you have in the ceiling to push down to prevent like the large oak trees, that might be extended. That might be preventing the other stuff from growing. That would be my assumption. but I have no idea. Okay, so slime block here is broken. Snow golem there is dead. Honey block is missing. Wasn't there a sticky piston down there? That just despawned. Okay, cool. And then the rest of this is just basically broken. Cool. I wish we had a multi-instance. If I was able to pull up, you know, truly Bedrock, and then also have my creative testing world on the other screen or something, that would be so convenient. Because then I could just like compare it side by side, and we would be able to see what the hell is broken. We know everything's broken, but we don't know why it's broken. Let's repair the snow golem, shall we? That's gonna be probably the first step. That one keeps dying. I don't really know why, but it is what it is. Also, at this rate, we're gonna run out of honey. We only got like 2 honey blocks left, which is not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty all right. Just more life and stuff going on. Happy to be live streaming though. Streaming is always a good thing. Streaming is the best thing. Prove me wrong. That wasn't even supposed to be a reference to the meme, but it was a reference to the meme. Deal with it. Am I gonna make a video about the caves and cliffs update? I actually did already. It's on the YouTube channel. Although, chances are, the way things are going on the channel, it wasn't recommended or anything like that, because YouTube hates the YouTube channel at the moment for some reason, which is not a nice thing. How dare it? YouTube's not being nice to the channel recently. We used to get recommended, like, oh, wait, get out of here. Stop it. Bad Golem. We used to get a lot more recommended and stuff, but not so much in recent months. That was our only pumpkin that we had on us. Of course it was. I only grabbed 1 pumpkin, not multiple. Also, a Gamer Cry with 100 biddies. Thank you so much. That's crazy of you. And Silent Storms with 1100 biddies. That's a lot of bits. Seriously, thank you guys so much. You're crazy. I love your faces. And the rest of you too, but mostly your faces. YouTube algorithm's the worst. I mean, it's nice when it works, right? But when it doesn't work, it's kind of like, oh yeah, this thing sucks. You gotta get a positive feedback loop going. Like, if you have a whole bunch of good videos in a row, then YouTube starts recommending them more, and then all of your other videos are good. But as soon as you start going downhill a little bit, it's just like, oh, your videos are doing terribly, so we're not gonna recommend the rest of your videos. So it becomes a negative feedback cycle or whatever. Negative feedback loop. I don't know the proper terminology, but bad things happen, so more bad things happen, and then even worser things happen. So then it's just like, hey, more worser things. Vicious cycle of sadness. It's very hard to get out of, but we'll be fine. This entire year is just bleh. Bleh. Many blehs. Am I excited for the new redstone? Yeah, that'll be very interesting. I'm kind of curious how the vibrations are gonna work. Like, will vibrations only happen when those specific skulk blocks are around, or will they happen at all times? The stuff is out of stock. Yeah, we turn on the redemptions about half an hour into the stream. That way everyone gets a chance to redeem the things. Okay. Let's go through this like we're simpletons, shall we? Because we are. We know this. At least I am. At least I am. So let's go ahead and assume that this right here, let's just test these guys one at a time. If we can't make sure that they work one at a time, then bad things are gonna happen. So let's go ahead and flick that lever. That should send the zombie guy. Actually, no, we gotta flick it again, and then flick it again. There we go. Maybe some more redstone is broken up there. Right. Okay. More redstone's broken. Yay. Where's it broken this time? Right there. Great. Easy. Easy fix. Do I play other games outside of YouTube and Twitch? No, not really. Not really at all. There was a highlighted message up here. What my favorite block is? I don't know. Ender chest. I don't know. Ender chests are incredibly useful though. But that's cool that you guys can watch the streams as a family. Nice. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's stream as well. We got many frog things in the chat. Why so many frog things? Yeah, it'll be very nice once we actually do get snapshots and betas for the caves and cliffs. That'll be a very fascinating time indeed. Hopefully that happens very soon. Okay, so that guy can hit that ghast. But see, as soon as he fired, then that blew up and all this blew up too. Is that fireball hitting this observer, do you think? I mean, that might make sense, right? Yeah, I guess that can make sense. Yeah, if that fireball's hitting this observer, but also you think that the observer would break at some point, right? Also, random guy on Wi-Fi, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How do you only have one badge? I've never seen this happen before. Okay, so this is clearly in a bad position. That explains a little bit of that. Okay, so that's just a derp. That's just, you know, me being an idiot. That's fine. I can deal with that. That is acceptable. Also, we need a repeater up here. So let's change up this entire redstone circuit, shall we? We need to change up everything about this. This thing has to be incredibly precise. It is mildly very annoying. So we'll put a repeater on Vortex right there. We'll redirect this redstone line going downwards, so that way it just never gets broken or blown up, because this thing's gotten broken and blown up so many times at this point. It's quite very annoying. But that's fine. Annoying things are good sometimes. It builds character. Builds perseverance. Also, thank you guys so much for the hype train. Seriously, that's awesome of you all. Thank you for the participation and for the many, many bits. You guys are awesome. I love your faces. And of course the rest of you too. We need a repeater. Where's the repeaters at? There they are. I really need to organize these chests, don't I? I need to get like a bunch of shulker boxes, organize them into a redstone box. That'll probably help out my life a whole lot. Okay, that should power that. We need to repair this guy again. So annoying. Much annoyingness. Okay, so glazed terracotta there and there. And then glazed terracotta there, slime block, honey block. We gotta get the golem back in here. And repair all of that redstone too. Oh, hi, a wandering trader. Good, good. What have you got for me today? Can I even open your inventory? I can't open your inventory. Did the internet crash? Did the server crash? Ooh, his hands are weird. Yeah, internet, probably. Or server. Is it the internet or is it the server? Let's open a new web page and find out. It's the server, apparently. Someone might have stood on a shulker box or something. I do want to see what they trade. I haven't seen a wandering trader since the mini blocks got added. You know, oh no, why? That's the worst thing in the world. How long ago did the server crash? I was just and my invisibility ran out. Cursed wandering traders. You know, yesterday we were talking about, you know, the wandering traders and the server crashed as well. And now today we try and trade with a trader and the server crashes again. This is actually becoming like a trend, isn't it? Oopsies. What have you got for me? Give me the good things. Black concrete, acacia planks, coal blocks, beacon mini blocks, ender chests, Killo's head, Rogue's head, Foxy's head, Jesse BBB, and all the other normal garbage that they normally have. I mean, I don't know, we could do an ender chest. Oh, but it also costs an emerald as well? Oh, what a ripoff. Boo. You shall die, good sir. You shall die for making me crash. I don't like that. Take his head. Off with his head. Off of his head, I say. We shall display that here to scare away all other wandering traders. It's not me breaking the server, it's the wandering traders. Come on, dude. What are many blocks? They're basically like the mob heads that we have, but with the texture of a block. Basically. Okay, so we broke more of that thing in there, so that's great. I love breaking that thing in there. So good. So nice to be breaking that thing in there all the time. We should break it some more, to be honest. I quite enjoy breaking it. What do you guys think about breaking the gas blaster? Has it been a good experience for you? We need some more bottles. Did I throw away my bottles? They're in here, aren't they? I did finally bring over a brewing stand because I was sick and tired of like running back to the Guardian farm to go brew potions. Yes, I had to go to the Guardian farm because that's where all the fermented spider eyes were. So we got golden carrots in one of these boxes, don't we? And I thought we had... Oh, come on. Don't tell me I'm out of the potion ingredients again. We got the spider eyes this time. Where's the golden carrots at? I know I brought them over here. And I brought nether warts over here too. Where did they go? To think he was going to get gas this stream. Well, I mean, we're going to, assuming that things go well at all for us. But you know how things go. It's going to take an hour and a half before we get the gas. Why am I just so unorganized? Okay. You know what? There's probably some... There's probably brewing materials off in this area. We have so many materials around here, it's just nothing is organized at all. Basically nothing is. We have the stuff to make the things, though. Like, I know we're gonna have some carrots around here. Because that's what we use to trade to the villagers sometimes. I personally don't have a single carrot to my name. Can you imagine that? Not a single carrot. I know, what a disgrace, right? But there are carrots in this area. Worst comes to worst, we might have to go steal some carrots from somebody. We're gonna become a carrot thief. Oh, hey, there we go. See? Look at that, carrots. I'm not crazy. Oh, jeez. I'm not absolutely crazy, I assure you. I promise. Okay, now we gotta find some nether warts. That's probably a little bit less likely. Oh no, we should have some of those actually, yeah. Yeah. If we go down below here. Yes, look at this. See, I'm not completely crazy. I know that we have materials here. We have the stuff and things. It's just like not at all in logical places. It's not where you would normally expect. But there we go. We got the materials that we need. I'm not insane. You can trust me. Must resist eating the golden carrot. What if you could tame ghasts? That would be really cool. It would be such a pain, though. It'd be such a pain. Okay, golden carrot, those things. Bam, more invisibility potions. 7,000 years later. Let's put all this stuff in here. Put it in there, then we can't lose it. Right? Surely. We're gonna forget that these things are in here later, so please remind me that they're in there. Thank you. I appreciate it. We may as well just grab like all the stuff. At the rate that we're going, this thing's gonna break probably another 7 or 8 times by time we're done with today's stream. So it'll be fine. Also, we got ourselves a couple of new followers. Poi, Yip Whip, Expired Twinkie, Hunter, Jungle Jubal, D-Mux, Karakin, and Astonishing Mindman. Thank you all so much for the follows. Welcome to the Silence, everybody. Hope you're doing great. And also Tortilla Chips. Welcome as well. Invisibility Potion stuff in the top chest. Got it. That's what I'd like to see. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Let's take a nap. I need a nap today. You guys ever just, like, feel like you need a nap? My entire life is that feeling. Like, I just need a nap. You're building your second Guardian farm just because? That seems reasonable. Yeah, that's definitely a normal thing to do. I approve of this adventure. Okay, let's get back in here. Let's see what the hell's broken, shall we? Jeez. You're broken again. You're broken again. You're all broken again. That was a bad server crash. Like, we lost our invisibility. It's like it still counted that we didn't have our visibility time. But it didn't count that we moved down there. Very annoying. Okay, that one should be good to go. That one should be good to go. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna keep doing this one at a time. Okay, so this guy is now more or less good to go. That gas is not firing. Ghast isn't really firing, is he? I guess we should relog and see what happens. This is gonna have to be a lot of relogging today just because the Ghast is so bad with their attention. Change the honey block to slime. The honey block needs to be in front of the snow golem to block their line of sight. And then the slime block needs to be able to launch the thing. See, now he's looking at the guy. And he blew up again. Did I place him in the wrong order? I might have placed him in the wrong order. Okay. Yep, you got me there. That one's honey. This one's slime. Jeez. It blew up before we even logged in, which is fascinating. You see, these guys are just frustrating mobs. That's all there is to it. They're just frustrating mobs. There is no two ways around it. Always trust chat to tell me when I did something wrong. Yeah, basically. I would hope that you guys catch my mistakes. There's so many of you. You need to be able to catch my mistakes. Okay, do the thing! Okay. It just didn't even... It's not even hitting the... Oh, there's a tripwire missing. That explains many things. Did any of you notice that there's a tripwire missing? Because it doesn't seem like you did. Can I just point that out? None of you noticed that there's a missing tripwire. Also, neither did I, so I suppose I'm just as bad as the rest of you. See, we're all terrible people. That looks rage-inducing. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Little bit. It's fine. Bottling up internal rage. It's all good. Yeah, none of you guys noticed that there's a tripwire missing. I'm blaming you for that one. How long do you think that tripwire has been missing? That's my question. Where are the rest of my tripwires? Don't we have some around here? I know I brought a bunch. Those are levers. Yeah, there's another lever. We have over a stack of levers. Okay. Can we make some more? We got the iron. I think it's just sticks and planks for tripwire hooks, isn't it? Yes, sticks and planks. Great. And you get 2 at a time. That's fantastic. Okay, let's go fix the stupid dumb thingy. Shall we? There's a tripwire missing. You don't know if I saw it. Ah, yes. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, that's not a cool sound alert, Umbra. Jeez, man. Come on. Have some class. Tricking me into thinking there's explosions. There's no explosions in this house. Okay, that's on 2 ticks. Everything should be functional, okay? Please work. Hey, it worky. It worky work. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so now we got 1 out of 7 working. Oh, there's actually a tripwire missing on that one too, isn't there? How many of these are missing tripwires? That would explain a lot, actually. Was that another sound alert? Azura Dion, welcome back to another stream. I've missed you too. How are you doing? Did gas blow up the tripwires? I mean, they must have. Or somebody sabotaged my thing. Which is very unlikely. Yeah, they must have blown them up somehow. Maybe when we were... Like, you know, when we were getting the gas in here and sometimes they would shoot and they would hit these blocks. Maybe that's when the tripwires blew up. So they could have been broken since we got the gas in here to begin with. If we're being honest. Which, of course, we always are. We're very honest with each other. And with ourselves. We have the most honest streams on the planet. But it looks like there's only 2 tripwires that were actually broken. The string is in the rest of them, right? Because that's also another thing that would be very hard to see if it was broken. 2.5 more minutes, okay. Yes, there's string right there. And string. And string. That is too big of a jump to make. String. 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 And string. Great, okay, so everyone's got string. And everybody's got tripwires. So that might have been the reasons behind these first 2 breaking. That's a pretty straightforward thing to potentially assume. Let's go ahead and try this again, shall we? We're going to break this redstone. He's in there, right? Yes, he's in there. Let's get ourselves a button as well. That should launch that zombie. So this guy hit that ghast, which is also another problem, isn't it? Let's try this again, shall we? Boop. Yeah, he's hitting that ghast. Okay, so we need to put a little bit of a block right there. Literally some blocks. I don't have any glass. And then that'll block his line of sight just a little bit so that he fires correctly and hits the correct ghast. Because if they're hitting the incorrect ghast, that could cause one ghast to shoot, like, you know, diagonally instead of straight forward, and then that could cause a lot of issues, actually. You got 9 gas again? No, we only got 7 in here right now. Because 2 of them magically died, which is also another issue. Okay, something like that should, in theory, work. We got, like, 30 more seconds on the potion. So, let's go ahead and prepare to drink another one. Let's just drink it right now, whatever. Why does a pig dude have ghost pigs as prisoners? They're not prisoners, they're employees. Employees with great benefits. Have you seen their dental? You should see their dental plans. It is top notch. Only the best for my employees. Only the best. There we go. I'm thinking that one might have some issues because it's upside down, so let's go ahead and rename that one. We will name him something else. What's a good gas name? Should we name him Quarterheart the Fifth? We need a better gas name. This is just name tag. Give me something good. Redemptions? Yeah, redemptions will come on soon. When did this gas stuff happen? You missed a few streams? We did this over like 4 or 5 streams, I believe. Me, my mom. Milk. Why? Joe Mama the 27th? Oh, come on, guys. Give me some good names. Zlob. Pigtonium. The Not Upside Down. Porky Pig. I kind of like Zlob. Yeah, let's give Zlob a good name. He's Zlob. Zlob is good. Zloy needs to have some sort of cameo in this machine, because this entire machine was basically Zloy's idea. Can we get you a namey name? Do we have to jump down here? Hey, Zlob! Yay, cool. Zlob is in here now. Great. Let's go ahead and try this again. We shall block up this guy. Gassed cubed. Mmm. Tasty. Okay, there goes that guy. Finally. There we go. Now he's hitting the correct ghast. They have to hit the correct ghast, otherwise it's all gonna go upside down. Sluggo? Ew, that's just a gross name. Slugs are gross. Okay, so now we need to test this one over here. I guess we can do the same thing. Break that guy, send the zombie through again. Come on, Zombo. We should probably put another 2 blocks right there. Do the same thing that we did right there. We should probably honestly do that for all of them. Just to make sure that these ghasts actually get hit correctly by the correct golem. How much more time do we got? 5 minutes, okay. We can make that work. Ugh. So we just need an extra 2 blocks right there on every corner. That's a super easy thing to establish. Bam, bam. Especially because we already got a torch to place off of. Oh, that was just a bad one. We got another 5 minutes for the invisibility. Hey, a pillager. He's ugly and gross. I'm definitely judging him by his looks. Oh, look at that. He's drowning. How is that? Okay, you know what? Oh, he was a captain as well. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I'm not too upset about that, actually. I've never seen a mob drown themselves like that. I don't know how or why, but I'm mildly thankful. He knew that he was not good enough for this world. Hey, you and your sound effects, Umbras. Stop it. I ban you. Okay, so we don't actually need any more blocks anyway. All the blocks are in place. Great. Give me your sound effects. I hate it. These guys are very unpredictable when they fire, okay? Don't try and persuade me with your heart emojis. Jeez, get out of here. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's go ahead and do a relog. And see if that fixes any of the ghasts. So now, you gotta kind of like relog for them to shoot sometimes. It's really weird. I don't trust it. I don't like it. It's just a weird thing. But we've tested the first of 3 of these guys. Let's go ahead and we'll leave these torches in place. We'll go ahead and test the next 2 now. So another torch right there. Break this guy. Get the zombie back here. Testing these things one at a time just to make sure that everything's perfect, you know? What's he did? Is there something on the roof? Oh, that's an that's something I did not expect. These guys could target things on the roof. Ah, yeah, see, look, that guy's looking upwards. Okay, that's another potential issue. Yeah, all these guys are looking upwards. There's got to be a mob on the roof somewhere. That guy's looking upwards as well. Yeah, okay, so that could explain why they don't shoot to begin with. Let's go do some mob spawning proofing on the roof, shall we? Fascinating. That's quite the unexpected thing, really. Do you think it would be a good idea if glow squids dropped a glowing dye which you could craft into colored lights? That would be amazing. I would absolutely love that. We definitely deserve something like that at this point in time. You know, it's been so long. We've had absolutely no colored lighting. Like, even Terraria is super, like, kind of, you know, basic version of Minecraft in ways. Even that has colored lighting. And so many different varieties as well. Imagine what we could do with colored lighting in this game. There's so many different amazing things that could be done. I have a feeling there's a lot of empty cavities in this build. So let's go ahead and turn on the entity X-ray, shall we? In Minecraft Earth, they just drop the regular ink. But yeah, we have no idea what the current feature set for the glow squids is. They haven't said anything about it. What is the or else part in the title? You'll find out. So you can see all those guys. I don't see any other hostile mobs, although I guess drowns could be an issue as well. If there's ever any drowns in the ocean below. But there was a conduit down there. I forgot about that. We'll probably have to go ahead and light up the sea floor with some sea pickles and see if that does anything for us. There's probably some areas right there that mobs could spawn, so we gotta go through here and be rather precise with our lighting up of things. Also, this entire roof needs spawn proofing. That's something I did not expect, is other mobs to distract the golems. This is why it's a good thing that I've delayed this tutorial. There's a bunch of different random things that can affect the performance of this farm. And it's good to figure out all that stuff before you post it on YouTube, you know? Especially when you're messing with so many different types of mobs. And hard to get mobs as well. Like gas, they're such a pain. Do we not have any coal over here? We really don't, do we? Sadness! Let's go get some coal. Yeah, we have a night vision pack on because it's really dark inside that building. There's like no lights in the ceiling. And it makes it much nicer for you guys to see what we're doing. When we got a bit of, you know, visibility. Whoa. Right, we don't have our armor on. Oh, that's pretty interesting looking, isn't it? That's actually a giant sugarcane farm. Okay, so one of these chests has a coal in it. That's black wool. Sadness. Close, but not quite. I know if I look through enough chests, I will find some. It's just a matter of how long we're willing to look through chests for. That is a lot of fish down there, jeez. Also, yeah, this X-ray pack really only shows mobs, entities, stuff like that. You know, your chests, your shulkers, your paintings and item frames. Just general entities. It's very convenient when you are trying to spawn-proof areas. You can see where mobs are. It's also, like, you know, what we're trying to do right now with the gas blaster. You can see where mobs are spawning. See, look at that. There's a lot of coal in this chest. You guys thought I was lying yet again, but no, no, no. I know where stuff is. I know we got materials. Just a matter of looking in the right chest. Why is it called Bedrock Edition? I don't know. If they want it to be the foundation of Minecraft? I mean, one day it'll get there. One day it'll be really nice and proper. It's certainly been a bumpy road to get there, but even just over the last couple of years, so much improvement has been made to Bedrock Edition. It's honestly quite awesome to see. Like, when you compare it to the first release of Better Together, it's a completely unrecognizable game. So many things have gotten better, so many things have been fixed, and all things considered, it's really just quite the solid game. It's got its issues, absolutely, but you know, it's really pretty solid. It's a game that's cross-platform, cross-device, It works on all of these really terrible old mobile devices. It works on like 15, 20 different devices total. All of them work relatively well with each other. Like it's got a lot going for it. Certainly a lot of good qualities. And the developers really do care as well. He's always gonna hate me for ruining his build with all these torches, but you know what? He should have thought about this. He should have thought about this. And we can't put lights on the inside now, because that's just gonna require, like, going in there with all the gas. That's a terrible idea. The X-ray hurts my eyes. Yeah, it's kind of a bad... I have a bad eye thing, isn't it? I totally feel ya. We don't really need it that much more. We're just gonna use it for another couple seconds to see where else we need to put torches at. We're spamming the torches everywhere, basically. I don't think there's gonna be any more places that we need them. I think we spawn-proof the entire inside of the place. Again, the ocean floor is gonna need some help. The walls might need some help too. There's so many spaces. But yeah, we're probably good with the X-ray. It is quite the strange pack. It really quite does mess with your perception. You're trying to run Java on a Chromebook? Oof. Hey, we fell as soon as we logged in. That's cool. Ratty, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Seriously, thank you so much. That's awesome of you. And also, we got a ton of new followers as well. Welcome to the Soylents, everybody. Hope you're doing fantastic. Festivus, Derpy, Carrot, Gooeybo, Liddy, Maxstar, Ludite, Fernandez, Rimbaton, Lazana, Matthew, Hugo, and Res. The Frozen Fish, Okay Marigold, Legendary Ruro, Quantum Link, Aiden, Mario, Craze, and you noobs, and Saz of Terrace? I don't know. I butchered all of the names. You're welcome. I'm sorry. Don't hate me, please. I'm trying my best. Redemptions. Yes, I'll turn on some redemptions. Fine. You get a wardrobe change, and you get to suggest a poll, and you get time out somebody. Also, Twitch has officially introduced the cooldowns for the redemption, so I'll be turning those on. And then most of the redemptions will be open. They'll just have like pretty long cooldowns on them. That'll make it so that we can use a lot more redemptions every stream. Hopefully, right? I would think so. Let's see. Is that enough torches? I think we need some more torches up in here. More torches! We're actually out of torches. Okay, enough torches. Next person to use an emote. Oof, Leesky. Sorry. Rambler Gold, gotcha. How do I spell your name? Where did your name go? I need to figure out how to spell it. Did you already get timed out? Yep, thanks, random. And then we got timeout CDA as well. So I'll go ahead and redeem that thing. Thank you guys for the timeouts. And Defox, thank you very much for gifting a sub to PJ1819. Much appreciated. Enjoy your gifted sub, PJ. Hopefully you're doing fantastic today. Whee. Let's get back in there, shall we? And let us figure out what we're going to be doing with these ghasts. We should probably make some more torches while we got the materials on us. So hopefully those mobs despawning will allow the snow golems to direct their attention properly at the actual real zombie. There's only one zombie, and he is the real one. Also, we got another notification. What is that? Mr. Ben, thank you so much for the host. Also, a microwave Capri Sun. Thank you for the follow too. I need to turn on name an item. I will do that someday, yes. At some point in time, that will most likely possibly happen. That is the least that I can maybe assure. Oh, I'm sorry, unknown user. You're gonna get timed out as well. Random, can you take care of that one too? Thank you. Rambler Gold getting mean with these. Also, the timeouts are for 5 minutes. Is that how many 600 seconds is? I'm not sure. Okay, so it looks like this guy is working. And then let's try the second one up there too, shall we? Okay, that one's working, and this one's working too. Ooh. Badness has happened. Right. Put all that stuff back. Where's the last torch at? The last torch is right there. So we need to retest this. We need to test the middle one of this guy. And make sure that all the other ones are still powered. We're just trying to do one at a time here. Just one at a time. That way we don't have any issues. Okay. Yes, you are done. Okay, great. Now we can move on to the last one for this set. And make sure that he still works too. Suggest a pull. So on this next farm, raid farm or raid farm? Okay, let me get that pull ready here in a second. I want to test out this guy first. Come on, snow golem. There we go. Okay, this one's working great too. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and put the torch right there, and then we can test out this one. Let me run that pull, shall we? Thank you, the Dwarven Hemisphere. Pull. Next tutorial. Raid farm. Raid farm. Okay, and let's see, we'll run that for... We'll run this for a couple of minutes. There you go. You can vote on that poll. Which tutorial is gonna be next? Raid farm, raid farm, raid farm, raid farm, or raid farm? You can use your Pigo points, you can use your bits, you can use whatever you want. Vote on which one you want. I'm gonna go for raid farm. I don't know about you guys. It's a very split vote. I love how you guys are just choosing random ones. I chose the fourth one down. How much, okay, we got 4 more minutes of this stuff. Thank you, the Dwarven Hemisphere. I love it. Also, we got a couple wardrobe changes as well. Ratty, we're gonna switch over to another skin. Let's choose... Did I click on one? I didn't click on one. This one. Hey, we're gonna be silent too. I like it. See, look at that. We're silent too now. Now that I said which one, I mean, I told you guys I was voting on the 4th one down, but I actually voted on the 3rd one. Sorry. I'm influencing the vote just by telling you which one I voted for. Because that one was not winning, and now it is. So stupid. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's tax this first one now. You and your explosion sounds. Not cool. Not cool, bruh. Just trying to make a solid living here. Taming some gas, and then you go and scare me like that. With raid noises. There we go, that one works. We can assume that these other two would also work. However, you know, supreme lack of ghast being seen. Supreme lackage of gastage. And let's go ahead and break all these redstone torches. All right, right. Okay, we need to flick that lever down there first. So, raid farm, the first one, with Psychotic Moo contributing 5 bits and But Not Real contributing nearly 3,000 channel points. So a close second up runner was Raid Farm, in third place was Raid Farm, in fourth place was Raid Farm, and in fifth place was Raid Farm. Thank you all very much for your amazing, fantastic feedback. I really appreciate all of the support, all of the constructive criticism, and all of the feedback towards what kind of tutorial we should do next. Honestly, you're all just very beautiful people, and I love your honesty. So thank you for voting on that poll. Much appreciated. Yep, you guessed it. Yep, I assure you that you definitely knew which one was gonna win. Watch it not even be the raid farm. It's probably not gonna be. Very democratic stream. Yes, very democratic stream for sure. We only have the best polling systems here. There's definitely no fraud. Absolutely no fraud at all with our mail-in ballot voting system. You can go vote in person as well. If you'd like to register to vote for our next poll, you can go to vote.org, and then you'll be registered to vote not only in real life, but for our next stream poll as well. And then you can go to how to vote in every state on YouTube and figure out how to vote in your state. You should definitely go vote. You have the power to make the change that you want to see. Don't get discouraged. It's very easy to vote. It's pretty straightforward. Just go do it. It won't take that much time. You don't have to necessarily go vote in person. You can vote by mail. Many states have already begun the voting process, so you don't even need to wait. You can go vote it right now. Go do the thing, Julie. You have the power, regardless of whatever. Anything. No matter who kind of person you are, you got the power. Unless you're a felon, in which case I don't think you can vote. But hey, you still got... You got the power. Okay, is this thing done? I think it's about done. Let's go ahead and relog, and then we'll do another test run, and then we'll see what breaks. Because that's how much... That is how much confidence I have in this system. Core reference, always! Also, there's actually someone in the stream named Julie, so... It's not only a Quora reference, it's a viewer reference. Molar Munch. Oh, God. Ugh. Molar? Like the teeth? Imagine that as a cereal. No. And then Jonathan, Goose Meep, and Fanil Key. What? I don't know how to say any of these names. Chi and Twittery Flame. Thank you so much for the follows as well. Welcome to the silence, everybody. Sorry for butchering your names. What can you do, right? What can you do? I think Random might have done 10-minute timeouts, which is unfortunate. But hey, it happens. Where's the other bottles at? There they are. Let's just get another set of potions going. I know we're gonna need it. Also, we got more gold in here, right? Yes, we do. 1 gold ingot. 6 gold ingots. And a nugget. Fantastic. So, one of them, so one of those. One of them's and those too. Great. We're out of carrots now. That's fine. Nobody likes carrots anyway. Register to vote and the draft when you turn 18. Very nice. This is actually gonna be my first year ever voting. Like, I've never quite cared about politics, but it's actually an extremely important thing, especially with the state of the world. So let's just go to the polls. It's easy. It's straightforward. Get some good things up in here. We need a good ending to 2020, you know? We need to get things back on track. You know how the movies go? It's like a terrible, 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 terrible. The bad guy's gonna win, the bad guy's gonna win, then bam! Good guys sneak in there, and then they win. It's great. What are we trying to do? We're trying to run this thing. Do the thing! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That might have been everybody. Okay, it looks like that actually worked. Let's go ahead and log off over here. That way all the chunks load properly. Because this thing is pretty long, you know. I don't want to go into unloaded chunks with it. Log back in. All the gas should fire at one time, and we should have 7. Good ending to 2020. Lol. Well, we don't want it to have a bad ending. None of them are firing? Huh. None of them are firing? The alternate good ending is paid DLC. Damn you! Secret ending. Unlock the secret good ending to 2020 by going and voting. How many was that? Sounds like a lot. 2? Again? Good joke, good joke. Yeah, still just 2. Sounds like it's a lot more than 2 though, doesn't it? You want to check out the trailer for 2021 before you commit? That's fair. That is fair. No! One of them just died! No! Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh no! The third one just died. Sadness! What? That's not allowed! You can't just be going in here and killing my gas. The third one died. Damn it! What did you do? He died! What did you do? You killed the guy. He's deaded. Oh, come on. Really? Rips. Rips. Ripperonis. That's not fun. Come on. That shouldn't happen at all. There's not even any fire or anything. Damn it. That sucks. Bad ending to 2021 right there. Aw, man. There must be something off about this back row because all 3 of these guys have died. I mean, in theory, it could be the snowball, but I don't know. I mean, that zombie did get caught on fire, didn't he? There must be something off about this one. Maybe they're a block too high or something. Something is wrong with this one. The spacing, the something. They're lined up with the golems. The minecarts are at the correct level. It's supposed to be at the same level as that thing. There's gotta be something messed up here. Poor Sadness. Gunpowder. Rips. You have been redstoned a little. Oof. Yeah, I mean, we can run it with 6 gas, but it's supposed to be a gas blaster 9000. Not a 6,000. If you get my meaning. Yeah, they're all lined up how they should be. Man, that's terrible. Why we gotta have bad things happen like that? Why can't we just have nice things, you know? I paid for the good ending. I bought the DLC and everything. Did all the microtransactions. Meh. Sadness. Sadness. See you later, Rambler. Thanks for stopping by today's stream. Rips. I mean, they all are lined up correctly, aren't they? I mean, this glass block is lined up with those two. The glass block for that one's broken, but they're still lined up. Ripperonis. Yeah, there has to be something incorrect with it. Because this never happened to the first two, obviously. So something somewhere is broken. And now we gotta get 3 more ghasts. I mean, it's not like the most terrible thing in the world to get 3 more ghasts. It's honestly like not that big of a deal. But at the same time, it's still, you know, it's still painful. I would prefer to not have to do that. Yeah, we do have a version of this in creative. That's how we built it up to begin with. Oh, come on. I should really build like some proper scaffolding around here, but you know what? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ah, man. Any lore planned for the season? What are you talking about? You haven't figured out what the current lore is? SMH. There's a whole storyline going on and you haven't noticed. Okay, someone help me out here. What is the issue here? There has to be something incorrect with one of these. Or with this whole back layer. This whole back layer has to be like a block off in some way. Right? Chunk border maybe? Well, that would really suck. Dang it! Fell off again. I wish we had multi-instance. Or like just nice things in general. Then I could just have the camera account on the PC. And not have to use the laptop. The laptop's really annoying to have to use. Okay, let's head over to the creative real quick and let's just double check how it should be built. Why is the moon still broken? Well, it's not gonna fix itself, is it? The moon's not gonna fix itself. That's just unreasonable. It's still broken because Slack Lizard crashed a rocket into it, basically. Although I do have a plan to repair it, actually, now that you mention it. There are ways to, in theory, repair the moon. And we just have to enact that plan, really. We might do that sometime soon. Oh, there they go. Weird. We didn't have to relog to fix them, did we? See, look, this is what it should be like. All 9 of them go at one time. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's the coolest thing you've ever seen. Bam. It's fantastic. It looks like these back 3 are slightly delayed, isn't it? Strange. The gas are disturbing. What are you talking about? They're beautiful. Does anyone else have really bad lag on the stream? You can turn down the quality at which you view the stream. You can turn it down to like, you know, 420, 280, 140, something like that. See, it just works beautifully, doesn't it? It's beautiful. Everything's still lined up, I mean. I'm not seeing any issues. Everything looks like, I mean, it looks like the build on the server is exactly the same as this one, doesn't it? This is for an automatic fungus, a tree, and basalt and concrete farm. So as you can see, if we fill in a wall of fungus, the gas come along and then they blow it all up. It's very convenient stuff, isn't it? Like, they drop 100% of the blocks that they break, and then all you have to worry about is the fire. But the fire is not a big deal. Like, they have a really good blasting radius. It's a very nice concept. I wish it would work a little bit better on the Truly Bedrock server. As you can see, in single player, it works beautifully. If we had Schematica or something, that would be even better. Because then we could just, like, make sure that 100% of the entire build is built exactly as we have it, you know, here in this world. It would be great. TNT dupers would be nice as well. If we had TNT dupers, we wouldn't have to worry about all this. Oh, jeez. Like, it works really well when it does work. I wish it would just work. Brr. Also, CDA, thank you very much for the $1 tip. Much appreciated. Just cause. That's the best reason to do most things. The second gas was working, but now he's not. I don't know. Also, we got a couple new followers. I'm gonna butcher all these names. We got Poke2, Aberynth, El Robo, Trippin Kraz, Inch Morris, Mats, Ivanil, and the Wicked Lizard. Thank you all so much for joining our community today. I hope that you're doing fantastic. TNT dupers are a little bit cheaty, but at the same time, this is the alternative. And as you can see, it doesn't work out that well, does it? It's really quite the something. These ones do have these little walls going 3 blocks forward from the middle ones. I don't really foresee that doing much. I guess that could help with the line of sight problems, yeah. That could help with the line of sight problems. I really want to know why the 3 in the back died. Maybe what I can do is, can I switch accounts? Can I switch over to my silentwo account while we are on this PC? Let me try that real quick. It might not work, but it might. And then we'll have to switch back later. Sign out. It better not make me sign back in. Maybe some blind ghasts. Yeah. They're taken after the warden. They made a new Xbox app for like Windows 10, and it's the worst, slowest piece of crap in the world. Okay, come on, silentwo. Just trying to switch accounts here. I got a live stream to make. Let me sign in. Thank you. We're Steve right now. So that worked. Are you gonna let me sign in? Thank you. And then we probably gotta restart the game, don't we? Yeah, the new Xbox app is terrible. I mean, the Xbox console companion was already bad, but then they made it worse, slower, laggier, and less intuitive. So, yeah, I don't know. Great, thanks. silentwo, hey, there we go. And I'm Alex. It always forgets my damn skins. Why did you do that? Why do you do that? I wanna be like, I don't know. I wanna be Derpy Piggo. Where's Derpy Piggo? There he is. Derpy Piggo. Is this gonna work? I hope it does. You see, nobody likes the new Xbox app. It's terrible. It's terrible. Okay, good. We're still invisible. Great. Let's get out of here. Do that thing. Do this thing. There we go. Okay. Now we're invisible. We can fly. Great. Let's check out what we got. So, how do we get in there again? I guess we gotta go down underneath. So much more convenient to be able to fly. Okay, let's check out what exactly is wrong in here. So this thing is all lined up going across, right? And so is this line of tripwires, and so is this line of tripwires. So all that should just work fine. In theory. In theory. Is this one block higher than this one? So that's that height right there. Then a block gap, and then this one, yeah. So that one's right there. Block gap and that height. Okay, so the gas are at the right height. They're lined up with each other. This is at 69. Nice. Do you think I'll be able to go inside this guy? That's at 67. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense. That's all at the correct height there. Pink pigs. Kind of, yes. I really don't see what the issue here is. This is at 70. This should be at 68. Yeah. Okay. Everything looks like it's proper. Maybe it has to do with these guys. Are these not lined up correctly? That's all lined up correctly. These are lined up correctly. So are those ones, and those slime blocks, and those honey blocks, and those slime blocks. Everything looks like it should just work, but it's not. And it's very mini frustrate. That is one of the things that work well, you know? What are the gas for? The gas are trying to shoot the snow golems, and then we're redirecting the fireballs into this wall right here. And then this wall is where all the blocks that we're trying to break are. So all the fungus comes in, all of the logs come in, all the basalt come in, and all of the concrete comes in this one area. So in theory, the gas should be breaking a whole bunch of stuff all the time if they would actually work. No, they shouldn't ever bounce off of the slime block. If they hit the slime block like directly on and like this, then they would just blow up. What happens is they go right here, they hit like basically right here, and then the slime block activates and pushes them to the side. That's more or less what happens. All of these repeaters are on 2 ticks. 2 ticks, 2 ticks, 2 ticks. But yeah, I guess that's something that we could reconsider. What we might need to do is get a download of this world and then mess with that. So that way we can like slow down the game and speed it up and like actually fly around in creative and stuff and see what the issue is. In theory, it should just work. Why don't things just work? They work when they feel like it. You know what? That's not what I'm paying them for. I'm paying them full wages with full benefits. They need to work when I want them to work. As employees of the Soylents, they gotta do their job. Oops. Well, ripperonis. You guys seeing any inconsistencies? I know it's kind of a difficult build to like pick apart the pieces, but I'm really not seeing anything that would cause an issue. We gotta go get 3 more gas though. Anyway, let me go ahead and switch accounts again. Maybe we'll take a nap first. Can't rest now because there's monsters nearby. Why is this so bad? Come on, spider. Get out of there. Thank you. Trying to go to bed. It's not even nighttime anymore. Ah, sadness. Okay, well, let's switch accounts, shall we? Turn on the chunk borders and see what's happening. That, I mean, possibly. Yeah, if there's a sub-chunk border. But everything else is already lined up, so if it was affecting one of them, it should affect all of them, you know? Also, Y69. That's not a multiple of 16, so that shouldn't... Yeah. I don't know. We'll try it out. You know what? Why not? Let's see. Let's see. That could possibly explain something. See, I mean, there's a chunk border right here, but that's not really affecting anything. There's a chunk border right here as well, but that shouldn't affect anything either. Because it should affect all three of these. So the next sub chunk border is down here. That's not going to affect anything. The next one's up there. That's not affecting anything. All of these guys are fine. So this chunk border going across right here does not matter. Then these guys over here have a chunk border, as you can see, right on the tripwires and right on the redstone. If anything, you would think that this one would break something, but it's not. We have the same thing up here as well. And I don't know. I don't think it's a chunk border issue. I think it's a build issue. We can go over to the other world as well. Actually, you know what? Let's log back in the server. Get back to a safer spot. Sadly, the dispensers won't work. The gas need to be firing at the snow golem. So the snow golems to try and target the zombies. They hit the gas instead. And then the gas try and shoot back at the snow golems. They don't shoot back at a dispenser or anything. Okay, let me switch accounts. Sign out. Laggy app. Hit the sign in button. Please wait. I don't want to wait. Let's play. Laggy app. Please wait. Did that work? Yes. Restart game. It's gonna forget my skin again. Did I break a rail piece after the gas died? Because it looks like there's a corner rail missing. There might be. Yeah, the zombie did get caught on fire. See, look at that. It loses all my skins every single time. But not this one for some reason. You know what? We got a wardrobe change anyways. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Lusky, thank you very much for requesting a wardrobe change. Let's go for... Do we have any sad pigmen? Let's go for this guy. Explodified. There was an explosion at some point. Hey, rainbow one. There you go. I wanted to do that one anyway. So we still got some invisibility. Okay, let's go ahead and prepare to do the gas and all that stuff. I think before we do that, we're gonna redeem a take a break. So now's a great time for you to go ahead and get yourself a cup of tea. Go, you know, to the bathroom, do whatever, get a snack, do what you gotta do, go exercise, go vote in our democratic system. I don't know, do what you gotta do, and I'll see you guys back here in approximately 2 minutes. Go get a snack. That's what I'm gonna go do. And we are back. Break over, slackers. Yeah, get back to work. Your break is over. Anyway, so yeah, we're basically ready to go get some more gas, I believe. We got the rails, we got the mine carts, we got all the things, I think. At least we should, anyway. We're definitely gonna need a couple more names for the gas, so get your names ready. I know we're gonna have a Corner Hard the 5th, so we're just gonna go ahead and make that name tag right now. Corner Hard number 5. And then we'll rename these other 2 name tags in a minute. What'd you guys do on your break? Did you do anything fun? Where's the sound at? The sound is right here. Right in your ears. You were looking at memes and you forgot to get snacks? Oh, sadness! Corner Heart 6, coming soon. No! The sand dupers I made, the mushroom didn't grow after 6 stacks of bone meal. Yeah, you gotta give it a lot of room. Like, clear out the entire room, a big ceiling, large walls. Give it lots of room to grow. You collected spruce logs. I guess that's a good thing to do. What else am I looking for? I'm looking for the iron. I thought I put the iron in that chest. No! Where's the iron at? There it is. We'll take some of these as well. We'll take some of the rails. And then we need to make a few more mine carts. I did not want to make it. I hate it when the things in the crafting interface move around. So annoying. Why did I make iron boots and an iron trapdoor? Jesus. I'm clearly terrible at this game. Made some iron boots. Oh, of all things. Oh good, we got more invisibility. That's great. I think we're ready to go. Let's go do the thing. Oh yeah, we're also gonna take some fire res with us, because I'm a smart person. I'm prepared properly to prevent poor performance. My hand looks so weird. It looks like the chunk borders, doesn't it? Be my ghast. Oh come on. Bad puns, bad puns. I wasn't preparing to get more ghasts, so we kind of tore out this entire thing. I kind of like the rainbow hand, you know? Oh, are you guys throwing out ghast names? I see. You discovered a new game a few weeks ago and you've been trying it out every now and then? That sounds fun. New games are always kind of good. Let's go for Corner Hard 5. It is Corner Hard 5. Look at that. We got it right there. Corner Hard 5. I guess we should go name the guys, shouldn't we? The name tags. We're gonna go and finish up with this first, and then we'll go do the name tags. Questioning which side. The thing's gonna come out on. Which side do you think the gas is gonna drop out? I don't want you to do that. No, thank you. Bam. Oh, we removed the entire staircase. Dang it. Remove the entire staircase because we didn't think we would ever need to get more gas, because I was planning on things just working. My bad. You know, why would things just work? The hole into the place is actually down there. We went up a little bit too far. Great. Okay. This is fine. I'm a professional. I know exactly what I'm doing at all times. You can quote me on that. I very much exactly know how to do what I'm trying to do. Guarantee you. The thing that I'm trying to do is fail, by the way. There you go, tricked you. Gas Whisperer. Have a good night, the Dukester. Thank you very much for stopping by the stream. Let's go ahead and sleep, shall we? Okay, let's name these two. So what good names do we got in the chat? Let's see. We got name one floor. Okay. Gastoleum, the Great Gatsby. Yeah, we definitely needed to do that one again. The Great Gatsby, the second. It didn't select the thing. Okay, whatever. I can spell it. The Great Gatsby, the second. I forgot an entire word in there. The Great Gatsby, the second. Very nice. And then for our next name, we're gonna do Corner Hard 6 coming soon. You know what? Just for the memes. Yeah. Corner Hard 6 coming soon. We got Corner Hard 5 and 6. You know one of these is gonna die. It's only a matter of time. Like, for real. Only a matter of time. Also, we gotta go in there and flick the levers. So that way the guys actually go into the correct cells. And that could be a pretty big issue if we don't do that. So we gotta go flick this thing and flick that one. And then they should just go into that third cell. Great. Everything is awesome. Backup Ghastly. Yeah, we got some gas in reserve. I'm kind of thinking about that now, you know? Like, why not just set up a reserve of ghasts? What could be the big issue with that, right? I mean, at this point, like, can't go wrong with just getting extra. Can't go wrong with having extras. Alright, we gotta go light the upper portal. Oh, this is a whole adventure just to get ghasts. There's like so much preparation work. This is why I need to release a ghast farm first. I need to make a ghast farm and then make the ghast blaster tutorial. That way, you guys have a much easier time doing these things. I removed all the... Oh my god. Okay, no, I didn't remove all the rails. I seriously was not planning on having to get more of these guys, as you can tell. Like, I tore out all the infrastructure. I'm glad I didn't tear out all the rails. That would have been forever pain. Also, what resources do we have over here? We have, like, a bunch of stuff, don't we? Netherrack. Arrows. Crafting tape. Do they attack each other? I hope not. That would be terrible. I think they can, yeah, actually. They'll attack anything that attacks them, as far as I'm aware. Because that's how the snow golems are working. Let's get the rails. Do we need an activator rail? We need an activator rail. Do we have iron? You are just pain. You and your siblings are pain. Get out of here. Yeah, we need to go make an activator rail. I forgot to make those things. Activator rail. Just a bit of iron. Okay. So much pain and suffer for minimum reward. Minimum reward, maximum stress. We probably don't need... How did you not connect? Come on. There we go. We probably don't need that many powered rails along this whole thing, do we? Although I guess we'll put down extras just to be safe, you know. And Minus Acrobat, thank you very much for resubscribing for 25 months. Has been a month since your last resub already. Jeez, time flies, doesn't it? It's over 2 years. 2 years! You're a madman. Oh, jeez. Thank you so much for the support, dude. You're awesome. Over 2 years. Yeah, sometimes if you get lucky enough, a skeleton or whatever can attack whatever mob. That's technically like the, you know, expected way of you to get music discs is the skeletons during like a group mob attack. Like you walk into a group of like 10 mobs and skeletons would, in theory, kill the zombie or the creepers. And then they would drop the music disc. But of course we've created farms for it. Much easier ways. That's gonna break the shopping portal. Shopping portal is broken. Temp. Oh, rare Riley. before anybody gets angry at me. Oh yeah, we gotta go get the Activator Rails. Mr. Rail. I'm sure I did. We'll get that on the way back. Activator Rails. That way it actually kicks the gas out of the minecart. It makes it do that whole thing. Pigo trades. Maybe. We got another wardrobe change from Sir Hyrule, so we'll go ahead and do that one as well. Let's go for the skin. Nether Pigo. Yeah, that's very fitting. Very fitting. Do I have any activators just sitting in here? Probably not, right? Seems like kind of a random thing to have. Also, we need stone pressure plates. Let me guess, I don't have any raw stone. Oh, no, I do. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. I have materials for once? Hold on. And redstone too, right? And there we go. No, that's a detector rail. Hold on. Activator rail. How do you make the activator rail? Hold on. Activator rail. Oh, normal sticks. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. I thought it was pressure plates. I was mistaken. We only need like one of these, but you know we're gonna lose like all of them, so I'm just gonna take the whole 12. Build a creeper farm from mob heads. That's something I've been wanting to do for a while now. If I ever did release like, you know, a proper creeper farm, then I would make some attachments for it as well. For charge creeperage and also for mob heads. Me and the cat are watching the stream. Well, that sounds like a fun activity with the cat. I hope the cat's enjoying the stream. We should probably turn off the trunk borders, shouldn't we? This wall is kind of red. Okay. Here we are back to it yet again with the ghasts. I swear, this is all we do nowadays, isn't it? I wish there was an easier way of doing this. But yeah, I guess we'll just hop to it. So we gotta wipe out all these blocks. We already got a couple rail lines in here. That should help out a little bit, I think. You can never really tell with these ghasts. We do need to get rid of these fiery bits and these lower bits. Hey, you nearly spawned where I wanted you to, but you didn't because you're rude. Get out of here. And bye with your fireball. Rude. Fireballs. Breaking all my rails. Okay, let's get out of this area, get everything to despawn. You're freezing in Washington. It's hoodie weather. I've been wearing a thick winter coat since like June. Ew, not the marketplace. No, back out. No. Anything but that. Ghostbuster, go brrr. Yeah, it's a gas buster. We're ghast hunters. This is what we do for a living. Cleaning up crime on the streets, dealing with the supernatural. You know, capturing these guys, doing what we gotta do. I'm out here doing the world a service, cleaning up the nether. Cleaning up the nether. So many skeletons. I don't like them. It's gonna take a minute. Oh, actually, maybe it won't take a minute. This is great. Hi, thank you. You're gonna become Cornerheart the 5th. I hope you like your new job. I'm forcing you into doing this job. You may not appreciate it now, but you will realize that it's for the best. One of these days, you'll learn to love me as much as I love you. Oi! Skeletons! You! Stop it! You're gonna, like, kill my ghast. Bad skeletons. Skeletons are the worst. You. Get into minecart. Thank you. Corner heart 5. Thank you. Where's that skeleton at? Yeah, skeleton. Stop it. Stop it, skeletons! There's another skeleton! Where did they come from? I don't know. So many skeletons. You lost the sound. Oh no! Sound is a good thing. So is that guy on his rail line? He should be on a rail line, unless he broke it. Which would not be surprising. He broke it. And now he got out of the minecart. Of course he did, because he's rude. Can you go into that minecart? Thank you. Bye! Corner heart the 6th. Or the 5th. Let's get him back to the overworld. Yeah, there's whole Sand Valley skeletons, but still, I don't like them. There's too many of them. Too many. You know, I've gotten so used to the pink ghast that whenever I see a white ghast, like just a normal ghast, it's so weird. I'm like, ew, no. I don't like it at all. It's not fun. Not good times. That's too close. Back it up. There we go. Did I put down the activator rail? You guys would tell me if I didn't, right? We still have 12 of them. I didn't put down the activator rail. Ugh, come on, guys. You're supposed to remind me about these things. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not going back. No, 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 you're not allowed to go back. Not at all. We're gonna nudge you a little bit this way. Thank you. Put down that thing. And then put down that thing. And then we're gonna nudge you back in there. Right, yes, yes. Back in there. There you go, corner heart 5. Bam. To the overworld. First time. Like a boss. I absolutely know what I'm doing. It's only my 20th time doing it. Is the zombie spawner giving 1 emerald trait still a bug happening? Yeah, basically. Oh, you found one on a mushroom island. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, go for that. You can test it out in creative first if you like, but yeah, pretty much it works pretty well. You're not even in a bad area. Look at this. Oh, come on. A little bit further. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, there's 2 minecarts. Oh, look at that. This is fine. Bye! Oh, don't come back this way. What are you doing? Go up the hill. That was not enough power rails. I see. Minor mistake on my part. I'm sorry. I got it fixed. Fixed. There you go. Go! Oh, and then you broke that rail right there, too. I'm telling you guys, I'm a professional. What, you don't believe me? How dare you? That's rude of you. This is what I do for a living. I move ghasts. This is all I do. It's all we've ever done. This always has been my career. Can you just get on the rails? Thank you. Just go, go, go. And stop damaging yourself. Thank you. Bye. Go in there, corner heart 5. You've been bad. You've died 4 times. Okay. Do you think he survived? We never actually removed these minecarts, do we? Probably remove those. Please don't. Okay, there we go. Great! That wasn't too bad. We're professionals on this channel. Absolute professionals. Smash that follow button. You know you want to. Smash it. Just utterly annihilate that follow button. It's the best way to get notified of all future streams. It's the best way to support the channel, and you'll be helping us reach 18,000 followers. Soup Sandwich, thank you very much for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. That's even better than a follow. It's also just as free. Oh, jeez. Speaking of followers, we do have a whole bunch of new ones. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Replay Zoof Vineyard. Here comes the bee. I key to Raw. Paracraft. Oh, hi, Liara. Hey. Oh, no. Sorry, Liara. That's a bad place to be. Yeah. Not a good place to be. Oh, that was professional. Look at that. Nice. Also, sorry, getting distracted. Paracraft. Jating Gamer, Therapeutic Gamer, Ben, Billy Blue, Compton, Jonathan, Sid, I am NKD, Rob Craft, and Tendi. User Twitch Watcher, Galvanized Steel Can, Bedrock Commander. Thank you all so much for the follows. Welcome to the Soylence, everybody. I hope that you're doing fantastic today. How do you fix the sound? What's wrong with the sound? You might need to refresh your stream or something similar. I'm not entirely sure what is broken though. Okay, we're making good progress. We might be able to get another ghast into the farm by the end of today's stream. Hopefully. Since we're such professionals, you know, we can go and do these things so quickly. We have absolutely no issues ever. Everything just works beautifully for us. First try. We're basically blessed when it comes to doing the projects that we decide to do in this game. And you know what? These guys are just as rude as I thought they were. Okay, repair that rail line. We should have probably made the floor in here out of, like, I don't know, cobblestone or something at some point. That probably would have helped us out a lot in the long term, but whatever. The power of hindsight is not one of my strong suits. Get Corner Heart 6 coming soon. We may as well. Like, we know the 5th one's gonna die. We know the 5th one's gonna die sometime soon. Ever thought about streaming for RTX? I would love to. I need to get myself a new RTX card. You know, the 3080s, that's basically what I need to get my hand on. Was that a sound alert? No, that was a real... Oh, hi, there he is. So yeah, I need to get myself a new 3080 graphics card. I'll do that sometime soonish. And then also, RTX needs to be put into the full release as well. But yeah, I'd love to do some RTX live streams someday. And then hopefully soon we can move up to 1080p live streams too. Look at this. Super easy. The game legitimately does like me today. Sometimes it takes like 20 minutes to get a ghast. Like seriously, sometimes it can take a long time to get a ghast. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and run a rail line. Not in a circle. That's very not productive. Straight lines. Straight and narrow lines. Okay, let's see. The Great Gatsby. Let's do Corner Heart 6. Corner Heart 6, there you go. Get into the minecart. I want no more of your shenanigans. Can you... What? Minecart, go that way. Thank you. Just get the ghast. Thank you. It's not particularly difficult. Oh, jeez. Okay, and a little bit of nudgy nudgy, and the broken rails, a little bit more nudgy nudgy. There we go. That's all we needed. Just a little bit of nudge into the correct direction. Perfect. Let's go. Let's get him home, shall we? You're going straight through the overworld. Did that break anything? Probably a little bit. Villagers are more stressful. They're not as destructive. They can destroy your confidence in life, but at least they won't throw you into lava. Or scream at you. Although they will equally drive you insane with their hmms. And you only need to kidnap 2 villagers. Liski is right. I don't know how to say your name, by the way. I've said it like 30 times, and every time I say it, it's different. Which is pretty typical. Lesky? Lisky? I don't know. Okay, let's see. What shenanigans we getting into down here? Oh, wow, he went straight to the overworld. Look at that. Villager, 1% speed. Yes. We don't have any minecarts, do we? That's fine. The minecarts should be in the overworld. We don't have any extras over here. That's fine. Great. You're tired of having to fix your farm? I feel ya. I totally get you. Hi. Are you just gonna go? Corner Heart the 6 is such a gentleman. No issues at all. Wow, look at that. Oh my god, he just went to the overworld the first try. We didn't even need to nudge him. He already got back into his minecart. Wow, what a gentleman. See, Corner Heart is a genuinely nice lad. Genuinely nice. Okay, we might very well get all 3 ghasts in there today. And watch, all 3 of them are gonna die again. Knowing our luck. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some more minecarts because we don't actually have any right now. Is that a bunch of fire on that mountain? Yes, it is. Fascinating. Not questioning it. Moving on. What happened to Corner Heart 5? Oh, he's still in there too, but now we have a Corner Heart the 6th. Just because. That's the way that this game goes. Okay, 1 iron. More iron, great. Okay, let's do this thing. The Great Gatsby the Second, here we go. We're doing it. Call it there. No, we gotta get all 3 of them. I know we just peaked. It's only downhill from there. But you know what? I gotta at least try. It's all downhill from here, people. Oh, jeez. Hi, you're incredibly cute. Please die. Thank you. I didn't get a mob head. That's all I wanted. So some of the rails back here got blown up, didn't they? Oh, no, wait. We repaired that. The other damage was all the way up here. All the way up at this end. Right by this pile of fire. Okay, so far we've had 2 incredibly easy ghasts. If we can get 3 in a row, that's going to be an absolute miracle. This never happens. It legitimately takes a long time to get these guys usually. So the fact that we've gotten 2 of them in like 10 minutes, really, really solid. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Repair this rail line because we can. Get the fireworks back out. There we go. Okay. We're going 3 for 3. We haven't lost a single ghast yet. We've had absolutely no issues. We're going for it. Let's get her done. That was a sound alert. The thing about the sound alerts is that they're not directional, they're like stereo, so you hear them in both ears and you're like, ah, where'd it come from? They're not stereo at all. With the real gas noises, you can hear like what direction they're coming from. It's very nice, but we don't get any of that with the sound alerts, so it's extra confusing. Okay, I don't see any gas at all right now. Oh, Liara's in the nether. That might be taking up some of our mob cap. Yeah, that might make it so it's kind of hard to get some mobs. I use duration 1. It's really all you need. Duration 2 or 3 are kind of a ripoff. Okay, you were very, very close. But not quite good enough. Just need you to spawn right underneath that roof. That's all I need. Oh, hi. Do. Yeah, I think we gotta back out of here again. So look, there goes some skeletons fighting each other. They will shoot each other. If they shoot each other. So kind of a catch-22. Come on, one more gas. It's all we need. It's all I want in the world. Although I feel like Liara being online is probably going to hurt the rates because she's working on the nether highway. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hi, Enderman, go away. I don't care about you at all. You are the least of my concern. Oi! Oh, we got 2 in here. What? That's going to make it incredibly more difficult. Alrighty. Let's do this, shall we? Boom, boom, boom. Skeleton, you're just gonna be bad news. All around bad news. And then we'll just build up a nice wall right here so that you can't see us when we're over there. And then we're gonna block your line of sight right there. And then we're gonna surround you in some blocks. Hi, how's it going? Okay, we got 2. Look at this. The game legitimately does love me right now, okay? We got 2 ghasts in this tiny little area. Everything about it is great. We never get this lucky. Bask in the luckiness. Go buy yourself a lottery ticket. You made this happen. We only have the 1 name tag right now, so we'll have to get another one out of the ender chest. Hopefully these guys don't despawn. Okay, so this guy is pretty much completely sealed. We'll go ahead and give this guy the name tag, bam, and get him into the minecart as well. There we go, and he's gone. There goes the Great Gatsby II. Great, easy. Easy money. Hopefully we can walk away from this guy without him despawning. The anvil is like, it's right behind that wall. The radius 44 despawn is really short. So we gotta be extra careful. Maybe I can just, do something like this, you know? There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Tell your mom to go buy a lottery ticket. Well, you gotta buy it. That way it's like it got your luck in it. Right? Doesn't work if someone else buys it. We need to stop that guy right there. Thank you. Mine through this wall. Where's my anvil at? Anvil! Do we not have an anvil over here now? Oh, well, that's gonna be terrible. Okay, you're tired. Go to sleep. Okay, well, we don't have an anvil. That makes things a lot more difficult, doesn't it? Do we have anything of use in the under chest? We don't have any iron, do we? No, we do not. I should just rename the whole stack of these to, like, name or something for this exact kind of situation. See you later, Pablo Rogo. Hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. We'll see you in the next one. Can I use a blank tab? Nah, you gotta put it in an anvil and give it a name. Yeah, we might have to sacrifice this guy. I don't think we have an anvil unless there's one like over here. But yeah, I don't think we have one. The Snaper, thank you so much for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. Hope you're doing great today. Thank you so much for the support. Quick, build an iron farm. I know, right? If only. Yeah, there's no anvils over here. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna punch the guy. Let him shoot at me. Come on, shoot at me. Come on. There he goes. And then, that's probably not gonna be enough to make him not despawn, but we'll see. At the rate that we're going, we'll be able to get more gas pretty straightforwardly. So I'm not too worried about it. I hope the gas like roller coasters, because I just realized if they get like motion sickness, then this rail line is really going to be a bad time for them, right? And what if they don't like roller coasters? Can you imagine gassed puke? How big of a mess would that be? A huge mess. Utterly massive. Blah, everywhere. Just fire and like explosive things everywhere. There he goes. Bye! I love you. Thank you for just being nice. Punch him so he doesn't despawn. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, all three of them are in there. Look at that. We had a successful live stream today. Do we want to test this and test our luck and see if things actually work? Or do we want to just leave it there because we've been so lucky that surely our luck is going to turn sour and like all 9 of them are going to die? Everyone wants me to test it. Oh, this is sour emote. Nice. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to test it. Oh, it's gonna go bad. You guys know it's gonna go bad. Nothing good is gonna happen from this, I assure you. We'll leave it till next stream. How about that? I made 4 crafting tables. Not what I want to make. I want to make chests. Chests. 1 more chest. Thank you. I need chests for all my junk. Junk chests, if you will. Everywhere I go, I leave behind junk chests. Junk chests. Junk chests. Yeah. Junk chests. Let's take off our name tags. And we'll name them name. We'll name them Piggo, actually. And then we can use those in the future for anything without needing an anvil. Let's put away these fire resistances. And then we will grab ourselves an invisibility-er. And I'm very nervous for this. Umbra's with another gas sound. You evil, evil person. I love you. Please never change. And Jaws music too? Oh man, you guys are actually evil. Okay, no one play the fail sound. Da 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 da. Yeah, look at this. All 3 of them are in there. All 3 of them are name tagged. Super easy, straightforward, not an issue in the world. Also, yeah, we fixed the upside down one. Let's test these back ones a couple at a time. So we haven't tested the rear 2 yet because, of course, they were dead. So we'll grab some redstone torches. We'll grab some redstone dust. And then we will make sure that the back ones actually work. If they don't work, then whatever. We'll fix it. How about that? Let's grab some glass, actually. Glass. Yeah, glass. Okay, we're gonna do things properly this time around. Oh my god, I cannot jump. Also, we need a button anyway. My inability to parkour is quite astonishing today. Put a button there so we can click that for the zombie to move. And then let's go ahead and put another redstone torch down off over here. So we need to test this one and then this one. and make sure those actually work. So, break the redstone for you. Great. Please don't kill the ghast. I would appreciate that, Snow Golem. Thank you. Here goes nothing. Press lay button. All right. We need to break that. There we go. Okay. Do the thing. Oh, right, yeah, there's that corner one right there. So, this guy still shot that ghast? Okay, bad times, bad times, bad times. Seal that up. We gotta go place in that corner. Rail? I didn't bring any rails. Of course I didn't. Why would I bring rails to a project that doesn't require rails? Naturally. See you later, unknown user. Thanks for stopping by today's live stream. I hope that you had fun. I'm glad that we checked this because that guy cross-shooting like that could be a very bad thing that could cause the ghast to shoot each other or blow something up or in general be bad. So my idea of that ghast killing the other two is kind of valid. Good luck. Thanks. I appreciate it. I definitely need it. I think I can actually put this glass right there. Yeah, that's a perfectly safe wall. It's a fairly normal place to have a glass to block that line of sight. And then we could do the same thing for back here as well, right? Bam, bam, and bam. Gotta make sure that the fireballs have enough clearance. That might not be enough clearance, actually. Yeah, that might not be. Is that gonna be an issue? I think that glass right there is gonna be an issue. I'm not exactly sure like the size of the gas fireballs because we can't see hitboxes, but I would love to know like how big they actually are. That'd be so convenient for so many different things. I think this will work though. I think this will work. There's only so many times I can say that and be proven wrong, right? So one of these times I gotta be right. Okay. Right, we gotta go move that zombie. How am I gonna do that? Oh, that was easy. Okay. Great. Easy peasy. Now we just gotta swim back. Why is everything out of stock? We only have so many redemptions every stream. That way we don't get backlogs of them, you know? I'm gonna be refining those and doing some changes to our redemptions. That way it runs a little bit more smoothly, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's press that button and then we gotta like run all the way up here. And then break this piece of redstone. Yeah, he still cross shoots. That's not good at all. How are you cross shooting? He doesn't even have clearance to shoot that. It's like an amazing shot. Whoop. Okay, well that works. That works indeed. Yep, much working is happening there. I don't know how he's shooting that guy though. I mean, for reals? Like how's that happening? We gotta pay attention to our invisibility as well. We only got 2 minutes left on this. Like, these guys don't cross shoot, and they still have the exact same setup. I'm not gonna increase the prices of them. They're already fairly expensive things. But then again, you guys have so many pickup points, it's like, Okay, let's give this a couple more minutes, shall we? We can always come back to this in tomorrow's live stream as well. How is he cross-shooting? I don't know how he would be doing that. It doesn't make any sense. How are you doing this? I guess you're really far off to the side. Putting them in the minecarts might be a good idea, actually. Putting them into minecarts might be a great idea to keep them centered. Make this thing potentially a bit more reliable. Maybe. Okay, let's see if that works. Are you gonna cross shoot? Please don't. Hey, no cross shooting. Okay, so we should put them into minecarts and make sure that they always have the correct sight. They should be like, you know, basically in the center. If they're off over here, like how that guy was, then yeah, cross shooting might become a thing. That is very good to know, and I will definitely note that for future endeavors. This guy should be fine. Okay, let's test this zombie one more time, and if this guy works, then that means that all 9 of them work, and we shouldn't have any issues. And then we can do a full proper test, and hopefully we get 9 gassed fireballs. If we don't get 9, then we'll have to do a little bit more testing in tomorrow's live stream. Look at that. Oh! I'm not invisible. Right, okay. So, that's a bad thing. Yeah. Mildly bad. Some things may have gone wrong. Silent Whisperer live stream. Gone wrong! Wait, what's new? Okay, let's get back in there and fix that. What is a gas blaster? It's basically a machine that causes gas to break blocks for you in a variety of different good ways. Please don't shoot at me. 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 I would appreciate that. Thank you. Place the redstone. Jeez. Which one shot at me? It was like that middle one, wasn't it? It was either, it was one of those two guys, because I was wondering why there was an explosion right there. And then I look over and I see one shooting at me. So chances are we lost a tripwire somewhere. Because I did see an explosion. So an explosion means that something broke, but then again, I don't see any fire. Likely because everything is glass. You guys see anything that looks broken? An infinite TNT cannon, but not TNT? Yeah, more or less. It's basically an infinite explosion machine with no, like, recurring cost. Because with TNT, you gotta craft the TNT and do all that good stuff. Or if, like, a wither, you need to go farm bedrock and have a wither cage, which is always kind of sketchy. With this, you just have gas sitting around, then they fire at, like, the snow golems, for example. We redirect all those fireballs into that wall down there, and then that's basically all there is to it. I don't think... Yeah, we don't have TNT dupers on Bedrock. I don't think we have anything broken right now, right? So let's retest this back one. Retest the back one, and then we can do a full test. Are you guys ready for this? I'm definitely not. One of those gas is still looking at me. Do the thing! He did the thing. Okay, good. And we fell down. Okay. I think we're ready for a full test. I looked at all the strings and I didn't see any that were broken. So I think we're all good on that front. We should be fine. Okay. Cross your fingers. Hope that nothing dies. And let's do this, shall we? Let us do the thing and hope that it works. If it all breaks and all sadness breaks loose, then we're just gonna end the stream. It's about that time anyway. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9 gas screams. That means that all 9 of them got hit by a snow golem. That's great. Let's go ahead and relog. That way they all actually start firing. And here goes nothing. You got $5 saying that it breaks. Ah, come on. Vote of confidence, please. Sip of tea. Let's do this. Oh, that was all sugar down at the bottom. Yeah. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, guys. The first 3 are firing. I mean, the first 3 are firing. That's something, right? The first 3 and then, like, the other one. So technically the first 4 on this row are firing, but the back 5 are not? Oh! I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what it is. There has to be something somewhere that's causing it to be an issue. Maybe we need to move this off switch to like a middle position, and then we'll have a more evenly loaded area. Because right now, I'm guessing if we're standing over here, something in that back area is getting unloaded. But we've made some good, solid progress in today's live stream. I hope that you have enjoyed. It's been a derpy, casual live stream with some shenanigans and some frustrations. It could be server lag. It could be something like that. We know that that triple one right there works pretty well. It's just a matter of getting all 9 of these guys to fire at once. I would love it if that actually worked. But it does not appear to want to work at this time. Yeah. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with another live stream. Thank you ever so much for watching today's stream. We're gonna end the stream by raiding somebody, so stick around for that. And also, we have a couple of last-minute followers today. Hector Gone, BBMC, Froggy, and Youngblood, Blockcraft, and Starcrafter, and Squam. Thank you all so much for the follows. Welcome to the community. I hope you're doing fantastic today. I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Who should we raid? Let's see who is streaming Truly Bedrock right now. We actually got 3 people streaming Truly Bedrock: Slack Lizard, Blue Jay, and Elite Aura. Who do you guys want to raid today? Who is a good person to raid? Put your suggestions in the chat and we'll go hang out with them. Let's see, we got some Blue Jay, Slack, always Lee. Well, that's an even split. I don't know. I guess let's go raid Blue Jay, shall we? It's been a while since we've raided him. So go show Blue Jay some love in his chat. Drop a follow on him, of course. Tell him where you came from with some hashtag silence or some raid pigos or whatever you want to do. I'll see you guys over there in his stream too. And make sure to treat him as nicely as you treat me. Anyway, have a great night, everybody. I love your faces. I'll see you in tomorrow's stream and in Blue Jays. Have a great night. And then there was silence.